My mic was muted this entire time. Oh my god. Thank you, Evie. Oh my god. I should have done a mic test. I did not. I'm so sorry, guys. I noticed. Oh, there we go. Okay, so hopefully, um, hopefully everything is good now. The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended, um, warning. The streams is lower than the we recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 680. Okay, so let me see how the quality is looking, because I think it doesn't look bad so far, at least. So if there's any issues with the quality, guys, let me know. Okay, don't be afraid to say, "Hey, MantisGirl, your stream looks like ass." Uh, so yeah. All right. So uh, I have been going through a lot of self-realization on what I want to do with everything, cause I'm in a little bit of a silly spot, let's just say. So, um, yeah. So if you look at the screenshot, I ultimately kind of decided that maybe making a video game would be nice. So I want to try that out. So far we have some art done for all of the Exaiq monsters, at least conceptually. Um, as you can see the thumbnail, I did do like a draft of what I want the background to look like. But we got some newcomers and some old friends. Uh, so we got Lewin, Twinge, Potacto, Strombenim, and Cellstot. Then this is a new monster, Piache. They play the. Oh, oh, thanks. I got my food. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate this. Yeah. Um, oh, I got some food to eat, which is really nice. Ooh, ooh. Hmm. Alright, so why did you add Time Warp Borgabo in the MantisGirl intro? I just liked how Time Warp Borgabo looked, so I wanted to add it. Um. So sorry, I might be eating a little bit, but I'm still gonna be reading the chat. Oh my god, I just knocked my camera. The wire for this camera to my computer is very small, so it's very easy to knock over. So, yeah, there's also another monster that got cropped out of this, these that I'm showing here, and I forget what I don't know if I named them yet, but this monster is just an electricity current, and I think that's gonna be kind of cute, you know? So, yeah. So, the reason why I chose Exaiq Edge as the first island to work on in a game is just because it's the smallest out of all of them. So I got a basic idea of how the game's gonna be structured, how it's gonna be coded, the design of it. So a lot of things are subject to change. So as in with game development, I like to iterate and consider different ideas. So, um, why did I make Time Warp Borgabo Slobber? I just like adding extra details to things. No, anything to make the animation a little bit more detailed. And so I've been, when it comes to designing a lot of the monsters, I definitely have been trying to get them more of a grandiose feel. There's not so much of the philosophy that single elemental monsters should be simple and double elemental, all that stuff, because the elemental stuff is kind of inconsequential to the game itself. So I really want to hone in on making every character as special as I can. Oh, this is not a sandwich. These are two sausage hot dog. But yeah. These are some great sausages. So, the Exaiq Edge is the main island that I'm working on. However, I do hope to do more islands in the future. So, I did end up designing a lot of the upbeats and like how I would design them going forward. Um, Also sorry about the ads, but with Bazard, like I guess lore wise, they still have elements, right? So Bazard still has space and rubber. So I still wanted to incorporate that into Bazard's design with having some floating bits. So I really want to make sure that every monster looks like their own person, and that they could talk to somebody, and that they're in their own world, you know. Yeah, this is an older iteration of Jamatung, and then some people complained that it didn't look too close to the original, so I decided to tone some of the decisions back and design it like this. And so I'm trying to be as faithful as I can, but um, there's other times where I think it'd be really cool if I do something, and I think it's worth trying out. Like this big creature here, this is supposed to be Fubbarage. So, yeah, I've been really experimental coming with designs, having a lot of fun with them. Of course, but it's a lot of work to design all of these things, but I do really enjoy it, which is why I do it. Um, yeah, Fubbarage is. I really want to mess with the size differences with these different monsters a lot more. Because MSM doesn't really explore having different sized monsters and stuff, and having monsters that live in an environment, right? So I really want to try and be more fantastical with what I do. Now, this is not to say that I think MSM's monsters are bad at all, but again, I am really inspired by it, but. So, let me see if I can pull up my slideshow. Give me a second. Let's see. I have two Firefoxes open. I wish I did preview what I. Yeah, I think it just immediately switch. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So these are all the names. This one's called Zazing apparently, but I wonder who I should draw first. I kind of want to draw Pieche first because I really like their song actually. I I could show a little preview of the song I made. It's very Calamity inspired, but I don't know. I think you can hear it. Yeah. So yeah, let me just play it. It's about a minute and 12 seconds, so I can eat. the viola instrument. I've been really thinking about realism with my libraries lately. So, yeah, this is, I'm really proud of this song. I definitely think it's one of the better songs in the game. But honestly, I love all the songs that I made for this game. So I could just play some of them so far. A lot of them are work in progress, but I'm having a lot of fun with each and every song for sure. Um, so let me just pull up. So let's see. Oh, but PHA does have an older theme. I didn't I didn't it just didn't feel fitting to the character, but like this is the tough thing is that I make a song that I like, but I it just doesn't fit the character, so I feel like I can't use it. But yeah, I do like making music in this way though because really does let me tell a story through my music. I'm gonna play Salsa's theme now, and again it's another work in progress, but everything's subject to change. for all the lovely comments, guys, by the way. Oh my gosh. I've been taking a lot of Terraria inspiration when it comes to my music as of late. This song it's kind of short, but I think it's really funny. But yeah, I had this really bad idea for what would be the Shroom Island equivalent in the game, where there would be this monster that sounds like Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but we'll see. God. And I am really excited for this direction to take with my content. It's very different. And you know, it's really kind of my own direction, but pretty happy with it. So let me just get started on trying one of these newer monsters, I guess. Now, I do call them monsters, but you can also call them sound makers, also, or monsters interchangeably. So, alright, let's see here. So, how big do we want this guy to be? That's Lewin right there. Alright, yeah, size differences can be pretty wild in, the Soundmakers universe, so I guess that's gonna be what I'm gonna call it. Let's see. Alright, so alright, this seems pretty doable. Sorry, I just needed to breathe for a moment. Okay, so Lewin here might need some editing to be able to be usable in game, but let me just because these layers are all jumbled up. These are just for reference. So let's group them all together here. That way we can focus on drawing. Anyways, Why is Henry Ferreira spamming emojis? It looks like I'm gonna have to put a user on timeout. I'm sorry. That's what you get for, I guess, I don't know, being naughty. um, oh, Derpocalypse asked me what's the difference between Exaiqs and upbeats and whatnot, and honestly, I don't have it figured out. So I guess for now, all I can really say is that they're just kind of monsters, being their own little monsters. um, so, I think the best course of action when it comes to dealing with a character like this is going to definitely be taking advantage of layers. Now, I am beta testing a software by Toon Boom at the moment. I can't disclose any information about it, but but I am using this art with another additional software, so I just need to check to make sure that a certain things in order to use. Ah, dang it. Ah, sheesh, it's not in here? That means I'm gonna have to do a workaround. Okay, I'm gonna have to request that feature. Maybe the different classes could be indicative of a different root primal monster. I do have a pretty complicated classification system for the sound makers, actually. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see here. Where is it? Soundmaker phylums. Let me switch to the appropriate slide. There we go. So, so you can see here, so there is like a root, well, actually, most monsters share some sort of root with the Limbolic class, and Limbolic, the root word there is limbo, so it's monsters relating to being in a state of limbo, right? So, and then connected to that, you got Ghostkin, Predaturnips, Primordiates, Anglius, Exnilicents, Cyborgs, and then so on and so forth. And these, everything like kind of connects to something. So there's a lot of really weird phylums here. So yeah, we got the Exnilicents, Lightbeing, Sedate, Metaphyta, Anglius, Metagore, Metorgophyta, Woodphyta, Chlorophora, Cyborgs, Stanson, Fungodia, Pointaceae, Molocephalae, Echinotabluebla, Ghostkin, Bouncellobloingius, Vertebrates, Predatornips, Hypnotizids, Glupalots, Primordates, Pelotata, Animatronic Fuzzbuffuries. Yeah, so Pelotata, they're mostly emphasized by being floaty beings with their kind of round. Anglius, typically there's something angelic going on with the monsters. Ghostkin just means that there's some sort of ghost. Limbolic, I mentioned earlier. Cyborgs just means that they're partially robotic and partially organic. Animatronic means that they're robotic, but they don't have any sentience. Metalphyta, they are sentient and they are robots. Metagorphyta is something in between. They're I guess the best way to put it is that animatronics are made, metal Phyta are kind of um, they have like the spirit of life in them, and Metagor fight like they have robotic cells. They got all that stuff going on there, but Metagor Phyta just means that they have some fleshy bits also with the robotics, but they're not a cyborg because they didn't add uh because they're fully connected to the robotic aspects of themselves. Sedate just means they're connected to the ground. Well, wood Phyta just means they're wooden. Chloroflora just means plant. Light being means that they're made out of light. This monster is scrapped. Exaiqs. Oh yeah, a lot of spoilers in here, but point to say, kind of crabs. Um, Primordates just means they're based off of primates. Gloopalots just means they're made out of gloop. We got vertebrasts, which are kind of, I don't know, you could kind of just tell by looking at them. Phasmophories, it's kind of the same thing there. Hypnotizates, Phangodia, Bouncebloingius, Predatornips, Mollicephalae, Dancing, Echinus, Blubla. So, kind of ridiculous little ideas here, but thanks for all the nice comments, guys. Are there any gay upbeats? Yes, there are. We practically say all of them are. But so I think the safest approach here would probably be to do something where I have the body. Let's just use the brush because it's a little. Sorry about my camera, by the way. Just because it's a little easier to work with, in my opinion. It's not as actually it's alright, yeah, it's just kind of pretty good. So what we're gonna want here is probably some sort of something like that for the body. That way, and so we'll probably need to put a little thing there for the crotch, I guess. Yeah. So let's see. Right. So this brown part is definitely fur. So this is part of their body here. I think I want to add a bit more definition to the bottom here. And I think that should be good. Let's get some color in here. Right. Let's see. Random fact about random sound makers, perhaps. Okay, so the inside of Truckus, Truckus's anatomy, is nonsense. Believe it or not, it's not. You couldn't make sense out of it. It's just random. It's like balloons and Skittles and crap. So that's a little fact about Truckus. A fact about Bed is that they have sentient life living on Bed. And that is a bit of a, which I guess it's a bit odd. but a lot of humans, you know, almost every human actually has creatures living on them. So it's like, you know, every human is kind of like their own ecosystem if you really think about it. Um, I guess depending on where you cross the line between what is a living creature and what is not a living creature, um, which is actually something that's a bit of a mind twister, I think, because like we usually associate things like cats as being alive, but plants are alive. Um, the cells in your body are alive. The little ticks that live on your face, they're alive. Um, so I guess that you could say that is a little wacky, but I guess kind of normal by human standards. Sorry that I'm a little bit quirky. Can't really help it. So, alright. So I gotta get this hair drawn pretty nicely. Yeah, this is a really cute project, so you know, I've tried to also have a lot of cute aspects within the creation of the sound makers because I feel like as of late I've definitely been leaning more into the edgier aspects of things. But I think it's nice to have both, for sure. You know, I don't believe in tonal consistency. Who needs that? That's for chumps. I mean, if Undertale could have wholesome and then not so wholesome bits, or Earthbound, or you know, any RPG, yeah, I guess I could too. How long can truckers grow their legs? The answer is that you don't want to know, actually, because it could get pretty long. And I don't think the world is ready for that. It'd be a bit of a horrifying sight, to be perfectly honest. Like, jeez, he's he's got some stretch to him. He is made out of rubber after all. So, this is definitely a cute little monster. I do really like their theme. Kind of, they're kind of insecure, kind of a little socially awkward, but they mean well. I don't know what kind of voice I'll give them, though. Honestly, I have no idea. Because instead of doing bios, I don't like bios very much, actually. I want to do dialogue between characters because none of my monsters are necessarily species. They're more like their own little characters. So I want to get them to talk to each other. So so let's see here. Leg, arm, R, arm, U, farm. Oh, I almost forgot. Crotch. There we go. So, yeah, this is gonna be a bit tricky in terms of layering, but I think this is pretty doable. Um, so one technique that some people do when they're dealing with something where it's like in a rig where you might see the edge and things might rotate a little bit. I like you could taper the end right there. So I do like cattails a lot, and this monster is very inspired by cattails. So yeah. Not to be confused with the Plants vs Zombies cattail. But yeah. Leg. Where's the right leg? I thought I added a right leg. Oh, I did. But where is it? R leg. Right there. I don't see why I shouldn't copy and paste this, so I'm gonna do that. I need to do a little bit of, there we go. I mean, honestly, actually, that kind of looks alright. Yeah, that kind of looks alright. Yeah. Some people helped with, I think, I'm trying to avoid the thought of like fully replacing monsters, but due to some people having interactions with pedophiles, can't really associate with that, unfortunately. So that's why sometimes monsters have to go, which is always sad to see. But it's okay. I can always make new monsters. Left arm. Yeah, I don't really see any reason why I need to make it different. So I want those to be, that to be right there. Also be copied and pasted. So now I just need to add the eyes and the little bangs there. I do like the idea of drawing all the eyes individually, so I might do that here. Especially since they have very simple eyes. I don't know if I want their eyes to be that simple though, because the eyes are the gateway to the soul, as they say. Let's see. Maybe I could add a little bit of tiny right there, and like add a little bit of, just to add a little bit of stuff going on. Let's see here. So probably gonna want a thicker outline here. Maybe I should use a blue here. Yeah, that looks alright. Maybe their eyes could be a little bit more spaced apart though. Something like that. Help, bang, or bang. Bangs are just the part, the hair that, I don't know if that's what they call them, but, I always like having little long bits stick out from the hair, like that. So let's have that there, and that also there. There we go. Is the upbeat colossal like a monster or just a colossal titan? The upbeat island. I wouldn't say that it's upbeat island anymore. It's more like upbeatopia, because it has like a lot of different living rocks on that uh, land, that area of land. So yeah. Okay, so I guess this is the necessary bits of this monster. So now we can add the smaller details. Alright, sorry, I just needed to take a second to breathe. So let's see here. I'm gonna probably want some. So this character has a lot of flowers on them. So let me draw those. Body, neck. Well, their neck is all just one thing. So for the flowers in this character's head, I think I'm going to do. I think I'm literally just gonna keep it simple. So, sorry. Let's see here. Let's do something like that. Something like, yeah. Like they're sparse flowers, but I feel like that makes it feel a little bit more real to me. Because a lot of plants, they don't really have all these extravagant flowers. But maybe that's just because I live in the desert. You know, not a lot of, crazy, crazy rainforesty stuff going on here. So those are flowers. Yeah, so now I just need to add a little bit of shading. So I'm probably gonna want to use a bluish green here. Maybe go there. I'm gonna want to protect this color here. Oh my god, we're still on the slides? Oh, I've been drawing this entire time. Oh my god. That is humiliating. That is so humiliating. Oh. Jeez, I need to be more focused and attentive to these things. What is the shortcut for this? It's Alt X? Okay. I don't know how deep this goes, but let's make sure all of that is taken care of. All of that is taken care of there. And oh no, we're gonna want something more like that. So for the left arm, right arm. Oh no, that's right there. And so the upper right arm is gonna be like that. Upper left arm is gonna be like that. So for the fur, I think it'd actually make a little bit of sense to go a little bit lighter, perhaps like on this side here. So the legs here, maybe do something like that. I don't know if there's something that where it'll mess with the background a little bit. Maybe something like that. So we're gonna want something very simple as far as shading goes. Right. By the way, Derpocalypse, thanks for letting me know that I forgot to switch it to redrawing. I feel so bad for you guys, man. You guys are getting pretty bored. The guy looks like Cattail. Where's Radish? I'm trying to remember who Radish is. So I just see that. Oh, I think I know who that is. Hi. Sorry. I remember. I know who. Just because I'm used to seeing the other account names that you have. I'm such a dunce. A dunce. Let's see, eyes, and then for the eyes we're gonna want. Where's the window for layers, drawing layers, art layer. There you go. So maybe either something like that. They have a little bit of blush on them. I don't know. Let's go with just something a little bit more simple, like green. Like that. That's a little bit better. Yeah. And so I'm gonna have to color their hair. Oh, that wasn't there. Oh, I'm not on the right layer. That makes sense. Oh, I wasn't even using the right brush there. So yeah, let's do something like that. Here. Let's have a little bit of shading there. That should look a little bit nicer. The bangs. Let's have the bangs go like that. My bangs go like that. I think keeping them brown might be good. I like how this character's looking. I think they look very cute. Yeah, Gift of Sight one. I'm so sorry, Radish. I'll make sure to get it done. Wish I had the gift of seeing all chambers peak. Yeah, totally. So hopefully this character would be able to animate pretty well. Or actually, I just low-key remembered that I'm gonna have to like do some layer shenanigans for this kind of monster. So I definitely need to have this top view here. So I'd have to like put that up and have them like, because I was thinking that they'd make their sound just basically off of rubbing their arms together. So they'd have to like, so I'd have to move this arm up in space, and probably this one too, and then do something like that. I'm just brainstorming right now, by the way, and so. Definitely a lot like, I don't know. It's just kind of rubbing. Yeah. Oh. That was a pretty good experiment. I think this character has their art done. I don't see anything that is looking too bad. That's a very pleasing color palette. Hope this stream doesn't get deleted because I want to come back to it when I'm completely free after this full day. Alright. How does this critter blade sound? Just by rubbing its like little arms together. So, let's see. Probably going to want to put this in my library. Yeah. Let me just double check to make sure I let my surfer know that I was streaming. Yeah. Puff art. It's not fast food. Also, just a big chica with potatoes. I see. So that monster is drawn. I finished up the rice and beans. I think I'm gonna eat the rest of the sausage tomorrow. I'm gonna put my food away and I'll be right back. By the way, feel free to ask any questions, guys, if you want to. Let's see here. So now I want to see the two characters together. I always love seeing these characters come together, come to life. Man, so cute. Let me put the layering back to normal on this one now. Oh no. This might be a little tricky here. Right there. Let me make sure that they're positioned correctly. And now I'm gonna add them to my library so I can use them when in my game later on. Yeah. Can you please turn your mic up? I want to hear your voice better. Okay, yeah, because to be fair, I am talking a little quietly. I think I did turn up my mic though. So, just remember to watch or like Scott. I don't think the characters in my show really watch things from the real world. I think I turned my mic up a little bit too high. Yeah. Sorry if I'm talking a bit quiet. Yeah, I thought you said. Yeah. Hey Mantis, you look like Mary Elizabeth Weinstein now that you changed. That's really funny. Oh, sorry about my camera, by the way. Oh my god, I didn't even fix it. My camera's just shifting all over the place because it's in a ridiculous position. Thanks, by the way. Radish. Yeah. So let's see here. I kinda... Okay, I wanna do... I actually don't know what I want to draw next. Because there's so many options here. I feel like Twinge is definitely one of the more iconic Exaiq monsters, so I could try drawing Twinge. Let me finish these beans. So size-wise, they're about like here. Actually, they could be even smaller. No, they're like about... Definitely about here. Okay, so... see, everything's in a group there. So I think this is definitely the kind of monster where it's going to call for a lot of... Actually, I could probably shift the tentacle a bit. I could try something where I rig each of the individual points of it. We'll have to see. Just look at these guys here. I kinda wish I could use colored lines on this guy. I wonder if it'd fit the style though. Will Komodo crap ever shut up? Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. Let's see here. So we're gonna want the body to be drawn like so. Let me finish these beans. I'm so sorry for being a slow eater. Alright, I'll be right back. I should have a little screen that shows that I'll be right back, but for now I'll just play some music on loop. I'm gonna find something to play. Oh, this is tricky. I'll just play the cell slip theme while we're waiting. Okay, I'm back. What? Alright, dude, it is so hard to get this webcam to not, like, move all the time. Hopefully my mic is, I think my mic's a bit loud. But thanks, Radish, for the kind words. Are you more of a modded gal or more of a vanilla girl when it comes to Terraria? I'd say I'm definitely more on the side of modded. I love Spirit mod. I love Calamity mod. Sorry, I'm letting my cat out. One of my cats. She's just a little rascal. Bye bye. Yeah, but kind of don't like this camera angle. Maybe if I set it up here. Only problem is that it's like, then you just get Forehead City. This will for like ever. I don't like that. So I put it right here. So you could maybe see my face while I'm drying. Oh, maybe I should, sorry if I'm just being a little disorienting right now. Oh. Maybe I'll put it right there. That way you can see me drawing. Alright. Okay, so now I could get to drawing. Mantis, here's something special. My OC can shapeshift into singing monsters. Okay, I genuinely think Sclamp was the first video released when I found my channel. That's funny. Let's see. Maybe this size? What's this size? I think I need to do something in the middle. 20. So here now I want to add a new rule to my art style. That I can use colors in the middle, but yeah, I think these monster designs would greatly benefit from not just using exclusively black here, because I do dig having black as the outline color because it's very graphic and immediately stands out. But as for the lines inside of this monster, I don't know. So let's see. Okay. I'm going to draw these lines very delicately with it since I'm using such a big brush. Okay. I like letting the line art be kind of messy in some spots, just because it makes it feel more like something that's actually drawn. Anyways, bye Radish, I won't delete the stream. I'll just, yeah. I'll just keep it up, why not? A lot of little chicken scratch in here. Actually, before I do that, I think I'm gonna want to have a color in the... Oh, no, I did it wrong. So I'm gonna want to do that. Let me look at the original Twitch, because the purple line art I think really helped the design when I made the original monster. So let me find it. It's so hard to find these Exaiq Edge videos sometimes. So there's like a little. Oh, the top is actually blue. No wonder it looked off. There's a whole aspect I forgot about. What a dummy. A little silly, goofy dummy. Okay, let's get this like that. I am going to have to change the art here a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Because I haven't really gone in and started animating anything yet. It should help me out a little bit here. So, we'll see how this game does. We'll see how the reception is. I don't know. You never really know fully what the response is going to be to a game until it's out. So, just gonna try to have some hope. Have a little bit of, that little bit of faith. This monster, I love their color palette though. So beachy. Yeah. This actually looks very nice. Let's see here. So Twinge does have. They're a lot like Truckus in the way that their face kind of moves. And oh look, it's Butter. Hi, Butter. I'll let you out too. Okay. Say bye, Butter. Bye bye. Oh jeez. Yeah, she's they like to come through my door a lot. Because they don't like to, yeah. Yeah, that's just them. That's just their funny little thing. Are like 5 family of fire equivalents. What is that worm thing? It's Twinge. It's an older monster. So let's get the eyes drawn. Let me move this up. My keyboard up a little bit. Oh, no, that's too big for brush size. Alright, that's pretty good. Good eyes. Maybe their eyes, okay, so their eyes are white. And then they got the little, maybe I should put a little, oh, yeah, like that. Then like that. Nope. Eyes. mouth. What is their mouth? I got a little cute face going on. Their cheeks are too big for their face. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Don't want to shift the camera around too much. How about the design so clean? Oh, thank you. Really appreciate the kind words, Dragon fan. Alright, so let's see. Left arm, right arm, then there's goo. This is a really silly fella. very similar to like a squid, like a cuttlefish, you know? A cute little cuttlefish. Dude, I have the Amori soundtrack all up in my head. Played through that game. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy to have played that game. I bought it like a couple days after it released, but never got to playing it. And I'm so glad that I finally got to playing it, because it is a masterpiece. I found the game kind of slow, but to be fair, I kind of repeated a lot of sections because I didn't really fully get into it. And I guess the beginning is pretty slow, but it's good. It's definitely a unique experience, though. It's not like a lot of other artistic works from in the same, genre. The storytelling. It puts a lot in your face, but it's also almost feels slow paced. The pacing is a bit odd, but I do still like it a lot. Yeah, I totally get why my friend got too bored to play it, but kinda sad that they did, honestly. It's okay. We forgive. Oh. So let's see. So we're gonna have to have some goo. Maybe some. get a little bit of dots here. Get a little bit more of a gelatinous like feel. And then maybe I could use this color here. And put you near the bottom here. So now that character looks like that. I think you're pretty adorable. Maybe I could give him a little bit of blush though underneath their eyes. Maybe like a little bit of that. So let's put that there. I don't know what that is. Don't need that. Alright, we got twinge. Hello. So that's pretty cute. Nope. Yeah, they look pretty fit. They look fitting enough. Have you ever heard Satirist Love Song? They're satirists. Yes, I have. It's a really pretty good song, actually. Maybe we can listen to some Paratune music while I'm working. Let's see here. What do they got? What is this? Oh, Paratune does have a SoundCloud, so I could just listen to it from there. Let's see. It is still on the stream. Let's see. That's Steven Kufid. I love Paratune music. Protect all the colors except for black, and maybe gonna want to take a color from here and just start stenciling over certain parts here. I'm not on the right color. So hopefully this will ground some of the art a little bit. So you can see which pieces are part of wood, part of what. Just a little subtle, you know, a little bit of subtle depth. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Maybe right here also. I don't know why it's taking so long to save. Hopefully my power supply and everything is clicking alright. I love Lumen's design so much. Really cute monsters. Honestly, except the flowers here, everything's mostly good. I'll just need a... So, protect the colors here. Doesn't need to... See here. Alright. I'm gonna re-ask this because you may have missed it, but do you perhaps still need voice actors The thing is, I do have a little bit of anxiety when it comes to working with people. So if I do voice acting, there I might do some contractual stuff. But I guess I'll have to feel it out a little bit because I guess I'm just kind of tired of people joining projects and then turning out to be bad people. But that's probably just my own bias. Not everyone's like that. Just some of the jerks that I was unfortunate enough to run into. So. They look great. Does Pythagorean have does this lesbian? It's a good question, I don't know. Let me go through some of the older music Paratune made. Alright. I might be the OG Mantis fan here. That's good. I think I'm gonna need to put the